Welcome back to the Ipswich Inspiration. Don't ask me why my voice has changed, I have not an idea. But we're going to dive into this, but before we go into the match actually, I should probably show people in the stream here that we have signed some players. We have signed 2 players, I think it is we've signed. Both of which will be on the bench for this upcoming matchup. Where are we now? So there will be Jerry Yates brought in from Rotherham, and the other one being Danny O'Sullivan, brought in from Walsall. Both are signed pretty much as future prospects, but they will be getting runs in the team this season. Maybe from the bench, maybe as starters. It's not quite decided how that's going to play out yet. However, let's dive into the Fulham game. We've played 4 league games, we've played 2 cup games. We are unbeaten in the league this season so far. So let's see how we get on here. So it's going well so far in the league. Ben Morris up front's been an absolute revelation. I'm pleased for him. He's good run of form up. Keep us bouncing up that league table. Top spot like we already are. Emma Hughes, of course, is the top scorer. He's got 5 league goals. I can't remember how many he's got in the cup, if he's even got any in the cup, but yeah, he's certainly playing his part as far as the league goes as Emma Hughes.
Well, it normally does. Tends to lead to 1 or 2 mistakes.
Unbeaten run going.
Looked at the forecast beforehand. I don't think this rain's going to let up.
It's always weird when you see Cisse with his bright blonde hair.
I think the defender just put him off.
Yeah, he's got to take a lot of credit for that.
Very
because,
young.
He had to take the shot quickly. The lad who was trying to score.
Ish starting 11 that I'm sticking with, and still passing has not improved any from the last episode. And apparently neither's a defending, but well done, Crow. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, good first touch. Oh, go for it! Oh! Shaky start, but that's what we can do going forward.
Goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Supported there as he can head it on to someone who's waiting to receive it.
Get the ball down and try and play football here. Oh God. 2 youth signings, as I said, that's the only ones we've made. We might make more on deadline day, I've not quite decided yet. I don't even know who I'd want to sign if I sign anyone on deadline day. 2 players I did sign, I signed because they're purely going to be backups. I don't really think there's anyone I need to sign for the first team.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation.
Always hope. Oh!
Couldn't quite keep it down. Just over the top.
Yeah, just leading back a
Right, Dozzel's injured, but I don't want to bring Sears on in midfield. So let's give Danny O'Sullivan a debut. Right, let's let O'Sullivan have his first appearance. Dozzel's picked up an injury, so Dozzel obviously one of the better midfielders. Very promising player, high potential player.
To Morris. Could be a
So
win
then,
for Fulham today. They'll have to be at their best.
I can't believe my passing's not improved.
Tom Kearney.
Has not improved
It goes
one
out
little bit.
wide again. Neatly intercepted.
My defending as well is just as horrible as it was in the last episode. How I'm still unbeaten playing like this, I will never know. Oh, oh, hey, for crying out loud. He's off, yes, thank you.
Because the assistant flag for offside.
Saved by the flag, saved by the flag. Oh, that's horrible. No. Why am I so good at fucking everything up?
Away by the defender.
Ah!
This is Cisse.
There we go.
To O'Sullivan.
Right. Let's get down and play football now.
McGoldrick anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene.
It's a horrible pass, Hughes.
Here's a chance to attack.
No.
You can see what he was trying to do, opening up his body to place it, but he's placed it wide, sadly for him.
Need to get our act together here. Right, let's go, let's get the ball down, play football.
Numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
McGoldrick, Emma Hughes again! No, it's blocked! Oh no!
Cisse.
Damn,
Tom
defending!
Kearney.
Passing
It's
game,
O'Sullivan.
it works. So just getting this man on the ball.
McGoldrick. Lovely
Oh, what a pass.
Here's a chance.
Oh, Morris, go for it!
He's
Oh,
refused to be
what?
beaten here.
Well, standing ovation from the fans, and why not? What a stop.
Oh, what a save! What a save!
And in it goes. Good defensive clearance there.
Can't believe that. Cannot believe he's kept that out.
On the attack here. Been able to cut out
Again,
the
poor
pass.
passing. Oh. Any of you guys in the stream right now, do you know any
Well stuck out of foot.
decent
Off the
midfield
pass.
players I could sign maybe to improve the passing of this team a bit? Passing's woe.
Team now.
I know that's probably more down to me than it is anything else, but
Hit the bar. He's had a go here. Well, all
players
credit
with
for
better
taking the
passing would
volley
be
on, but in the end,
greatly
nowhere near the
appreciated.
target.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and you get it off a fraction, and that can happen. It goes wide.
Luke Chambers
Let's see what we can do here.
to O'Sullivan. That's good movement forward here.
McGoldrick, Iorfa. Yes, go for it, go for it. Oh, Hughes, Hughes. Come on, somebody put the ball in the back of the net for fuck's
Only
sake.
2 more minutes to be added on by the referee now. Tom Kearney. There's some potential in this move. Wonderful chance.
Good save, good save.
Makes the save.
Right,
And there is the half-time whistle.
0-0 at half
0-0
time.
at the break.
Not the best, but it could be worse.
Well, he's been in the game, hasn't he?
It
That's the
could
best
be
we can
worse.
say.
First versus fourth, and
Now the shot. Great save.
Right. Do I make changes? Let's think here. Let's bring Holben off. No, because I've not got another centre back on the bench just now. So well, let's stick with it the way it is just now. We'll start the second half that way. So let's hope we can
Really heavy clouds here.
score a couple
No
in this
sign of a
half.
break in the weather, and certainly no sign of a break in the rain.
Say a couple because one goal is definitely not going to be enough to win this game. Fulham are playing really well.
That's great defending there, stopping that
Probably
attack.
playing better than us right now.
McDonald. I like the look of this attack.
They completely revamp this side. Ah, that goal was coming.
And they have been playing well.
I fucking hate to admit it, but that goal was coming.
About them taking the lead here.
The defending in that, so bad at defending in this game, I really am.
Piece of finishing.
I am so bad at defending.
A fantastic goal.
Yeah, he's close in, but he kept his head down.
Fulham have got themselves in front.
Right, switch it out. Let's get back into this, come on. Come on, Carter Vickers, you're on loan for Spurs. This league should be a walkover to you.
It's O'Sullivan.
Morris, go for it! Oh!
Stopped by the goalkeeper.
On. Won't be like that.
Well, you wondered how much money Milan had to spend. Here's your answer.
Oh, goodness me.
It's a fairly big transfer figure.
Oh, come on.
And,
I need to improve my defending. I don't know if I need better defenders or if I just need to work in myself. Either way, it needs improved and it needs improved rapid. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible.
But I think the guy who had the chance really should have scored.
Well, he had the chance to get his shot away, even though he had to take it quickly. Should have done better.
Ah, come on.
It's Fulham who've got the ball.
I need to calm it down a bit.
Coming up on
Only
EA
myself to
Sports,
blame for this.
Coverage of the EFL Championship fixture.
Trying to rush
Ipswich
things
Town,
just a
they'll
wee
be
bit too
hosting
much.
Bolton Wanderers.
Yeah, really looking forward.
Trying to go route one. I should really be trying to play them, pick them apart through the midfield. Route one's not working. Jerry Yates might be coming on for a wee debut. Don't know who to take off though, McGoldrick or Morris. One of them's going to have to come off to make way for Yates.
Any thoughts on Fulham's next fixture, Alan?
Well,
Sullivan, right, go on Iorfa. Pinged across to no one.
Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do?
Right, let's make a wee change here. Let's bring Morris off. Jerry Yates can make his debut.
With it. This is Cisse.
Not expecting big things from Yates, but need to freshen things up a bit. Get a fresh set of legs in the park.
Pass out there, and maybe that will ease the pressure.
Oh, right idea, just executed wrong. Come on. Good interception.
To that attack until the interception. Here's a chance to attack.
So the other thing I should point out, as well as my Minecraft series, my FIFA series, I am working on getting my recording software on the laptop working, so that I can start a Football Manager series where I'm going to try and turn the League of Ireland into a dominant league in Europe. That's going to take a hell of a lot of work, but it's a challenge I'm looking forward to taking on.
To O'Sullivan.
I've won a fair few trophies in Football Manager. I'm just starting to get used to Football Manager now. I've played it for a good few years, but it took me a while to get used to the tactical setup of things, the training side of things, all of that. So yeah, that's going to be happening pretty soon. If it doesn't happen with FM18, it will definitely happen when FM19 comes out, just whenever I can get this recording software working properly. I'm hoping that will be in the next few days or the next few weeks. So we'll bring Spence on. Like for like swap. Oh no. That's not what I wanted to do. It's Iorfa. Oh. So let's go. Let's
might use up a bit of time here as well.
See if we can get this going now.
Want to hang on to this lead.
Even a draw, I'll take a point in this. We've been absolutely poor today against Fulham, so yeah, definitely I'll take a point.
Some sharp movement.
If that's the best I can manage in this, I'll definitely be taking it.
And here's the shot. Oh, nowhere near.
In fairness, when I saw I was playing Fulham, I'd have probably took a point before the game even started. So definitely take a point now.
Yates. Jordan Spence.
Good ball. Go on, Hughes. Go on, Hughes. Yes!
He's brought it level right in the nick of time.
Well, come at the hour.
Emma Hughes is an absolute saviour.
Hughes here right to the death.
What a saviour this man is.
This team dogged right to the end, and they've got an
That's why he's top scorer.
Yeah, I think it is a feature of this side and of their manager.
Utterly fantastic player.
So away
Fantastic.
we go at 1-all.
Definitely glad got him in my starting 11.
Now this looks promising.
There's my new signing Yates as well that got the assist.
Yates. The referee has chosen to add on 2 extra minutes.
I don't know how that made it through, but it did. McGoldrick. Oh, chance. Yates. Dig it out. Do something with it. Oh, deflected in. That is a point. Point well earned, I'd say. Probably a lucky point more than anything else. That's a point we'll take. At the start of the season. So it's onwards and upwards now. They absolutely dominated that game.
English Football League champions.
They totally
Barnsley,
dominated that game.
1. Birmingham City 1. Reading 1.
So
Brentford 1. Wolverhampton
let's
Wanderers 2. Burton Albion
working
1.
the training a wee bit here.
Sheffield Wednesday 3. Cardiff City 1. Queen's Park Rangers 1. Hull City.
So the last
1.
player we trained, I'm trying to do this in
Ipswich
Connolly, so
Town,
let's
1. Fulham 1.
train Bishop now.
1. Preston North End 1. Millwall 0. Norwich City.
Let's
1.
do that. I want stuff that will improve their stats
Leeds United
as much as
0.
possible, as quickly as
Sheffield
possible,
United
so
2. Derby County 1.
none of them are really
So what do those
promising
results mean
players.
for
I'm
the
trying to get
table?
work
At
on
the
all
top
the
of
promising
table
players
remain Ipswich
so that
Town
we
with
have
11 points.
a decent
In second, Sheffield United
set of
with
youngsters
11
ready
points.
to
In third,
make that jump.
10 points. In fourth,
Oh.
Fulham with 9 points.
3 promising
In
fullbacks,
fifth,
so let's
Queen's
work on
Park
them.
Rangers with 9 points. In
For
sixth,
fullbacks, should I work on
City
tackling or
with
should I work
9
on
points.
crossing and
In
dribbling?
seventh, Bristol City with 8
With the
points.
Orfa, I think I'm going to work
In
on
eighth,
dribbling with the
Preston
Orfa
North
because he
End
gets down the
with
wing
8
quite a
points.
lot.
Bottom of the table, Burton Albion.
I think I'm going to do the same.
And then reading up
with
the table,
Kenlock.
second bottom, Brentford with 1 point. Third bottom,
Uh,
Millwall with 2 points. Fourth bottom,
Kenlock,
Bolton
I'm going to
Wanderers with
do
3 points.
precision dribbling.
Fifth bottom, Reading
And with
4
Knudsen,
points.
I'm going to work on crossing because he gets down the wing quite a lot as well. So let's do advanced crossing with Jonas Knudsen. Right. I hate doing this drill, but it needs to be done. We need to improve players as best as we can, as quickly as we can, if we want to be in with a chance of competing for that championship title. That is the dream. Any Ipswich Town supporter will tell you that. They want to win. We do always want to win the championship, get back to the Premier League, and one day get ourselves back into European competition. It's been a long time since we've seen Ipswich Town in Europe. Let's bring the glory days back, even if it is only in FIFA for the time being. Time will come for us eventually where we'll be back in Europe in real life. But for now, we'll just bring the glory days to FIFA. That's pretty much all we can do there. Sorry guys, I keep looking down at the phone here. I've got the chat open on my phone, the stream on my phone as well, just to make sure it's all running smoothly. So let's get these players, the promising players, as good as we can. I know Carter Vickers is due to go back to Spurs end of the season, so we need to try and get some cash to see if we can keep him, because he's been good in the games we've played so far this season. So really don't want to lose Carter Vickers. He has been one of our better defenders. I mean, we have got ready-made backups ready to replace him, David Edgar and Alexandrov, but I would like to keep Carter Vickers because he's a younger option. We've also got a midfielder due to come back from injury soon. I'm sure we signed a guy called Tarek Hamed. I could just be completely imagining things. I'm positive we did, and I'll have a look into it after this training session. One of the people I've got that I want to get on my list of players to sign once we eventually do get into the Premier League and get the cash for it is Martin Odegaard. You remember Odegaard from Real Madrid. His career in real life is kind of on a downward spiral a bit. I think he'll still be a cracking addition to an Ipswich side in FIFA. In fact, even in real life, I think he'd still be a cracking addition to the Ipswich side. A nice wee young Norwegian. I'm also looking into signing another fullback because Iorfa's only on loan. I know I'll get Josh Emmanuel back from his loan spell at the end of the season, but looking at Birker Syversen, the Icelandic fullback. He's a free agent at the start of the game, so why not try for it? Worse players out there than an Icelandic fullback who's played at the European Championships. People who know Birker Syversen from Football Manager. He's a Football Manager legend for some people, myself included. So obviously when we get on to doing our wee project in Football Manager in the League of Ireland, we're not going to be able to sign people like Syversen. Not straight away anyway, that'll take a lot of time to get to that stage. We've got the cash to sign players like that calibre. But the whole idea of the Football Manager thing that I'm going to be doing is I want you viewers, followers, YouTube subscribers, anything at all, to give me a team to go in the League of Ireland, and that's where we'll start the campaign. It can be anyone. It can be the Irish Premier League, it can be the Irish First Division, it doesn't matter where. The idea is that we then build a team of Irish nationals to try and compete for the league title, compete in Europe, and obviously make the Irish national team as good as we possibly can be. It's a challenge I've never really seen anyone take on in Football Manager before. I've heard of people trying it in Iceland. I've heard of people trying it in Malta. I've never heard of anyone trying it in the Republic of Ireland, so that's what we're going to attempt to be the first people to do. And it will have a lot of fan input in it as well. So if you're a football fan, it might be right down your alley if you want to have a wee look at it when it starts. Just keep up to date on the YouTube channel, there will be updates there, there'll be updates on the Twitter, and obviously when I'm streaming on here I'll give you update as well as to when to expect the first video from that. So we're on into transfer deadline day. Should I sign anyone, guys? I think, yeah. Let's see, Teddy Bishop's gone. That's another 840 grand in. Do you know what? I don't use Gherkin. Let's sell Dean Gherkin to Bolton. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Cole Skews is now gone. So looks like Daniel O'Sullivan might actually get more football than he thought he would. Gleeson straight in there. O'Sullivan did well the last match. I know he's not the highest rated player, but should I start O'Sullivan, guys, or should I or what? Struggling here to think what I should do. I'm selling Gherkin. I've got Garner, Waghorn, Green and Falami as strikers. I've also got Sears and Yates. Should I bring Bersant Selina on? Decisions. Tell you what, let's bring Selina on. Right, in place of Gleeson. I know he plays left mid, but we'll give him a wee chance through the centre, because in real life he's a fantastic player. Let's see if I can transport over to FIFA. I'm going to want to... Right, O'Sullivan and Yates can stay on the bench for the time being. I'm fine with that. They will get their chance. Starts in cup games, they'll come off the bench in league games and stuff like that, so they're not going to be surplus to requirements, let's put it that way. Or brought in with a chance, and I'm going to give them that chance to shine. I think I'm happy with the squad I've got just now. Actually, I'm not really looking to make any more additions just now. Obviously I'll reassess the situation come the January window, but for just now I'm not really looking to make any more additions. There's Gherkin now out, so we're getting a wee bit of money behind us now. That was what we originally intended to do. We want the money. To me the money's important, but we want to keep a hold of back. We're not going to get rid of Knudsen quite yet. I mean, it's tempting to accept an offer of 3 million or 3.1 million, but we need a backup at the moment. Miles Kenlock's starting, so we do need Jonas Knudsen as a backup left back, even until we can get like youth players that play in that position that we can call up. But as it stands, we don't have anyone like that, so what we've got. So I think that's all our transfer dealings done for the window. I'm happy with the deals we've done, upwards and outwards. Do still need a backup goalkeeper, so let's. I know it's a Premier League team. I don't want to deny his dream of playing in the Premier League, but we do need a backup keeper. Unfortunately, Bart's the backup keeper because Michael Crow's doing well at the moment. This is what I wanted, a wee youth update. Probably just the one player in there that I would really want to sign, that being Bradley Bell. Sign him. Rid of him and rid of him. Right, so not getting very many players scouting nationally here. I'm trying to keep this national scouting. It's proving a bit difficult. Loan offer for Ben Morris. No, I don't want to loan out Ben Morris because he's a starter and one of my top scorers, so I'm sorry Crew, but that's a no-no. So obviously we want to do another training session. Done all the fullbacks, haven't I? Yes, I have. Goalkeeper wise, there's no real promising players there, so let's get Ben Morris done. He's a promising player. Let's do attacking scenarios. I want to try and do attacking scenarios for all my strikers that I want to improve, because I want them to become the best possible players they can. We'll do first time strike for Jerry Yates. Actually, his volleys need improving. Tell you what, we'll also do it for Dreenan and Falami as well. They're not promising players, but let's do high pressure finishing with Aaron Dreenan. With Falami, we'll go back to attacking scenarios. And then for the wingers, Bersant Salina's a promising player, so we'll do dribbling with him. Right. Last training session before the Bolton game. Need to make sure that everyone's working their socks off here. But we're only doing each drill once, regardless how well or how bad we do. Each drill's only getting done once. Because then I can see who still needs improving and who's miles ahead of the game. That's brilliant. Morris is just... everything he does is fantastic. It's like everything he touches turns to gold. He's like Midas. He's Ipswich's Midas in this game. That was a good turn in. That's why I love Ben Morris. Even when he's not scoring goals, it's passes like that, even though this is just training, makes him the player he is. So my two most popular series on Twitch right now is this and the Minecraft Adventure. We're going to be starting some more series soon, guys. As I said, we've got Football Manager coming shortly. We've got some Call of Duty that we're going to be starting soon. Maybe even dive into some Halo. And GTA 5, we might start a wee thing on that as well. Couple more series on the way anyway, guys, so can't really get serious out of Call of Duty or GTA. It's more just gameplay footage and fun gameplay footage, granted, but stuff like this and Minecraft you can get a series out of, which is why I like doing stuff like that. Once I start doing Call of Duty, Halo, stuff like that, we are going to start some competitions on it. So if you're wanting to join in the competitions, it's going to be like team deathmatch, and the winning team will advance to the next round, so on and so forth. So it's going to be something for everyone, really. That's the whole idea behind it anyway. So we'll get down and dirty with that. So I'm loving the finishing here, by the way. It's absolutely tremendous. We have got pro clubs starting as well soon. So if you send your gamer tag into the chat or add my gamer tag on Xbox One, which is Peskate Stuart M, no spaces, then you can be involved in pro clubs. My friend Connor is a part of a pro club. I'm going to see if his club wants to play against us. We're going to do stuff like seasons. It's going to take off. That the followers, the viewers, they can all join in and enjoy the fun and be seen on stream as well. So I'm looking forward to that. So anyone interested, let me know. The Halo thing though, the competitions like team deathmatch, stuff like that, I'm really looking forward to the most, because we can do wee prizes for the people that win, stuff like that. It'll just be brilliant, it'll be fantastic. And so Falami needs a bit of improving here, like a major bit of improving. Passing, shooting, everything. It's all off. So Falami needs improving big time. Everyone else is at pass marks so far, except for Ben Falami. So Selena, sorry, you're just focusing on that wee bit. 'Cause I hate turning those things. Oh, you done the hard bit and missed the easy bit. Thought you were meant to be a Man City player, Selena. Right, there we go. Finally, you've hit the net. It's not the best, but it's pass marks, and pass marks is, end of the day, what we're after. So I can't really argue too much with that. Stream-wise, guys, we're going to be going till 2 o'clock today, so we have 40 minutes left of this stream. I would go longer, but sadly I'm working at 4 o'clock, so it's going to just be a wee short stream today. Slightly over an hour, but nothing much more than that. So Yates is going to start. McGoldrick's on international duty. I'll give Jerry Yates the start. Bring Waghorn onto the bench. Hughes, so O'Sullivan can get a start as well. Because Hughes is on international duty. So Tristan the Dam, or do I start the Dam? Let's give O'Sullivan a restart and Yates a restart, just for this one. With them being new signings and stuff. But Tristan the Dam is certainly one that I really want to be keeping my eye on. I think he could be a big player for us. Probably another one on international duty or injured. Who have we got here? Ah, it's Jonas Knudsen on the bench. So for backup, we're just going to have to bring on David Edgar. That'll do for that. Ready to go into the Bolton game. And let's hope we can get a win. Sorry guys, there's going to be a wee pause in the stream here, right? I do apologise sincerely. But there is going to be a pause. And we're back. So, Yates, Morris, sorry, I was just going over my team there, make sure I didn't want to make any changes to it, and we're good to go. So, we are here, ready to go. And let's take it from there. Can we get back to winning ways, do you think? Or are Bolton going to be a bit too strong for us? Portman Road is the venue. Let's get it going.
Well, Martin, really pleased to be here.
Ipswich Town now, and they play Bolton Wanderers.
What?
Ipswich Town go with this team today. Well, it's a variation on a theme, really, isn't it? What we're
so
saying
let's
is,
see what we can
instead of a back three, he's going
get
to have
together
a back
here.
five, and those wide wing backs, as we would call them,
Right.
going to be more defensive. I think he's a bit fearful
Bolton,
of the opposition.
Does look that way.
the passing looks almost as bad as mine. They're AI controlled, which means it's not purely down to the fact that I'm just horrible at passing. Must be something to do with the game. Or at least that's the excuse I'm going with. I'm refusing to admit that it's just myself that's bad at passing and defending in FIFA. So we're going to blame it on the gameplay. Right? That's the excuse we're going with.
Some really good football so far, and they're aiming even higher than that now.
Oh, passing, passing! Improve it and improve it sharpish.
They could pose some danger now.
Oh, here we go. Right,
Morris.
let's get going now. Come on.
Not a good
Oh,
challenge by the
brilliant.
defender.
Look at the pace of him. How quick he was. I think FIFA might have him a wee bit OP'd. He might just be a little bit OP in FIFA. Go on, Morris. Oh!
Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper.
My top scorer, remember, is missing today.
Good clearance.
Emer Hughes.
On the move.
Due to
and
being on
able to cut out the
international
pass.
duty. Because he is an absolute superstar. Sorry, I forgot to mention him that I forgot to even reply to it.
Can he do it?
But
And it
weird
goes.
timing now that we're 40 minutes. The Finland job, and I've only, at this point, had only played 4 league games and 2 cup.
Into a good area.
Should I, or should I not,
For the lead now.
accept the Finland job as we watch Michael Crowe make an absolute stunner of a save? Should we, or shouldn't we, take the Fulham job? Not the Fulham job. Fulham? The Finland job.
And in it goes. A decent fist away by the keeper.
Obviously, we're not taking the Fulham job. Is that we're doing it with Ipswich.
They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
English fails me. Words fail me.
Good strong
Everything
tackle.
fails me. FIFA fails me. Education. You get the point.
Got here, Alan, is the away team. A little dip in form, 2 defeats in a row.
Well, it's kind of one that you can enjoy
Oh,
during
what a
the
pass
course of the
again.
season, but
Yorfa's
makes it
constantly getting in
difficult
behind there.
A real
Good
open
chance!
goal.
Oh my
Well,
god,
that's
he's
good defending.
somehow saved that.
Chance to break away now on the
I don't know
counter.
how he saved it, but he somehow did.
He's taken on his man and beaten him. He's very confident with the ball at his feet.
There's Zach
That
Clough.
whipped in ball at the near post.
Must be back at them. I thought he was at Forest. Yeah, that he's just on loan at Bolton.
Now Morris.
That's okay. No, that's not okay, Morris.
In possession of the ball.
Should know better than a position like that. Come on.
On the attack. Oh, he's through.
There we go. That's the way to do it. Offside trap.
Eagerly then.
Played
you could give the defender
perfectly.
a yard yet there. Goes a bit early, gets a bit
I'm thinking I might reject the Finland job.
Having played the
If I'm
advantage,
honest.
he's now going back to deal with the infringement
It would
that he
take
could
too
have
much of the
blown for,
focus
and the
off
offender's gonna get a yellow
of
card.
Yeah, I wonder whether
Ipswich,
the
and I
thought
don't
would
want
go
to
away
do
with
that. I
the
want the focus to be
players
purely
on, but no,
on
it's
Ipswich.
yellow.
If the right managerial job comes round
It's O'Sullivan.
internationally, then I'll take it.
Morris.
I'm Scottish, I've got Irish roots, so if Scotland or the Republic of Ireland were coming in and offering me a managerial job, I would maybe consider it, yes. Kenlock! Oh!
Reaction save.
But only either of the two of them. I wouldn't
And they'll be hoping to
do
get
it from
this
anyone
set
else.
piece
And
right.
maybe,
A goal that will put them into the lead.
considering we're
Goes the
playing
corner.
as Ipswich and we're scouting England and we're trying to build like a purely more national team,
It's a good idea with the pass.
I'd maybe consider the England job, because that way some of the youth prospects I scout to Ipswich, I can call up, I can see what I can do with them internationally, so that job may be,
Played down the wing.
as strange as it is for you to hear come out of a Scotsman's mouth, that may be enticing. I was just thinking there to myself, I'm scouting national players, so chance to do the England job with maybe calling those players up would be maybe quite enticing. Maybe too enticing, which, as I say, is probably something you didn't think you'd ever hear come out of Scotsman's mouth. Certainly something you'll probably never hear any other one. But yeah, it's
Looking good from their point of view.
sounds a challenge, so
Yates put in
a good
from the
ball.
wide area.
Come on,
Not really away from the threat here.
go on!
The
Oh,
goalkeeper
he was getting his
saved
first there.
and keeps the ball in his grasp. 2 more minutes to play of added time. Good defending.
So just like this, guys, I want recommendations who to sign for Ipswich in this, recommendations who we should sign when we start in League of Ireland and Football Manager, suggestion of which team to go when we start the League of Manager save, League of Ireland, League of Manager save in Ireland. What? Oh, someone needs to teach me how to talk proper English.
Referee just checking everything is in order.
I'll start again.
For the second half to start.
Recommendations for players to sign
Good reading
in the
of
League of
play by the
Ireland when we
defender.
start the Football Manager project save. recommendation of what team to start in the League of Ireland in the Football Manager save. And if we get enough votes, if the Football Manager series in the League of Ireland goes down well, and maybe, just maybe, when FIFA 19 comes out, we may get a wee League of Ireland series on that as well. Good ball by Kenlock. Why is it so difficult to break this defence down? Oh! Yes! Yes! Fucking yes! I may have spoke too soon.
They've been the better side. They've played with great panache up to this point.
No maybes about it. I did speak too soon. Let's keep us too bad actually. What a fantastic finish.
Well, you look at all of them, they all fancy getting on the score sheet. They're all drifting forward.
So the first goal.
Brilliant. Ben Morris. Absolutely terrific.
Really trying to use the full width of
So
the
let's
pitch here to make some progress.
now build on that. Let's not sit back. We need to get as many goals as we can here just to put this to bed. One goal will never ever. I know you can grind out 1-0 wins, so you'll say that I'm wrong, that it's never ever enough. But what I mean by that is it's far too nerve-wracking if you just try and defend a 1-0 lead. Whereas if you build on it and you get a bigger lead, then it's a bit more comfortable and a bit less. Yates to Morris. Dinked in. Go! Oh, thought Yates was on that for his first goal.
Oh, that's good defending.
That's. Ah, he's off. He's off. It's unfair. I'm pleased with how Yates is doing actually.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job because
Very is doing.
the players move now. As it turns out, what a great call.
Free kick to me. Now and let's bring Tristan Nadam on. This young man is Tristan Nadam. Great player. Let's see if it transfers over to FIFA as well. Good header on. I was trying to get in before I could get it away.
Yeah, in this day and age, it
Disappointing.
does take a long time, and agents get involved, all sorts of things to sort out. But
So this is a rearranged match.
something will happen
I
eventually.
think it was due to happen same day as Carabao Cup third round tie, who still don't know who we've got in that. But we will find out pretty soon. I'm not going to do the next training session with it being international break in the game. We're just going to let the international break play out and we'll do the training when everyone is back.
Manager's not too keen on this kind of play. He'd rather the ball was in the other half to Morris.
Right, so
And he gives it
good
back
wee
to
bit
him.
of football.
Well, he
First time I've failed to get a ball through to Yorfa, though he's paced.
Cut out the pass. It's very good skill. He's made the defender look a bit awkward there.
Let's not give it away, let's not concede.
Post. Quick-witted and quick in his
Not what we
movement
wanted.
to intercept there.
Definitely not. Right, horrible pass, horrible pass. This is my defending. Actually lucky I got away with that one. Don't care it's not a straight like for like swap, but
Substitution time.
Kenlock's getting a bit tired, so let's bring Spency boy on.
Going to Sladdies that yes, he gets forward and he's a
Let's
threat
see if we can
on the
get
front
another
foot,
one.
but
Given the
nevertheless,
time, if we get one
defensive
more,
side, really good
I'd
defender.
be
It's been a thrilling contest,
feel
this.
comfortable enough saying that we've put it to
We're
bed.
into the last knockings of it. And the
Still wouldn't be a guarantee right now at
Always
1-0.
love coming to this ground, one of the best atmospheres around. They've not disappointed.
To Morris.
One.
And here the-
That's a great pass. Go on, Spence. Seal it. Yes!
Pitch, a matter of minutes. I'm not sure he's touched the
That's
ball
how you
before
seal
this,
it.
but a vital touch there to score.
The goal for
That
the
is how
player
you
who's
seal
been
it.
defending so bravely, so nobly, and now he's gone upfield and done this.
Yeah, a bit of a collector's item.
Right, let's
that.
bring
Doesn't get too
Gleeson
many.
on in place of
This is
Iorfa now.
an important
That's
one.
why I brought Jordan Spence on. He's just sealed the 3 points. Terrific finish. Terrific finish.
To 2-0. Jan Kirchhoff.
Let's go, come on. Reblock. And
Attacking
your
well
third
here.
goal would just be icing on the cake, really, for the third goal to go in. But would be nice.
Now Morris.
Good wee first touch by Yates there.
Gleeson. That's good movement.
Morris. Yates is offside again, unfortunately. It's a shame because he pretty good finish from that. In injury time, we've got the 3 points, but let's keep a clean sheet. Clean sheet, that's what we wanted. That is what we wanted. Excellent. So we're going to international weekend, still top of the league. Fantastic.
English Football League Championship. Derby County 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Ipswich Town 2, Bolton Wanderers 0.
3 clear, but Sheffield United have got a game in hand. So
what those results mean to the league table.
Oh, it's not international weekend. Oh.
Town with 14 points. In
Right.
second,
Well, David Edgar's unhappy.
with 11 points. With 9 points.
We won't.
In fifth, Queen's Park
We won't
Rangers
get another
with
training
9
session
points.
until after PR game.
With 9 points.
So let's play the QPR game.
Bristol City.
And then we've got Derby in the league just after that. Hungry job, guys, yes or no? Is that appealing enough, do you think? Let's say no. Just for the time being. Finland. No. Right. I mean, I am inclined to take an international job at some point. I just don't know when or what. I think I'm going to stick with that starting 11 I had out there. I think they've done not too shabby, unless... Have we got Hughes back? Is the internationalists back? They are indeed. So Emma Hughes can come on. Place us O'Sullivan. McGoldrick can go on the bench. And Jonas Knudsen can go onto the bench as well. Right, I'm happy with that starting 11 now. I need to go back actually, don't I? If I want to fix the team the way I want it. So that it stays that way permanently. So let's fix it out. O'Sullivan. Down Hughes on in place of Gleeson. I was happy with how O'Sullivan done there actually, like really happy with how O'Sullivan done. We'll keep Edgar on the bench, Knudsen can go there as a backup left back, that's fine. That's us, we'll stick with that. And let's dive into the QPR game. 20 minutes to do. This is probably going to be the last game of the stream, guys. As I said, it's only due to the fact that I'm working at 4 o'clock. But yeah, definitely probably the last game. If any of your friends you think might be interested in this, you can let them know. It will be on YouTube. Just type in Ipswich Inspiration, High Voltage Gaming in the search bar on YouTube and you'll get the entire series that we've done so far. This being episode 3 of course. And let them know that episode 4 will be getting streamed on, I want to say, tomorrow night, so Thursday night. It will probably be early hours Friday morning, so say night 1 AM at the latest. Friday morning episode 4 will be live streamed
played well last time out in their
on
home
Twitch.
victory against Bolton Wanderers.
Good solid
as normal.
victory. They all played well, but might have to settle for draw
And
here.
also, for those interested, at midnight tonight,
Well, this
we
is
are
the
going to be
Queen's Park
streaming
Rangers lineup.
some
Nadim Anuaha replaces Jack Robinson, who's been out of sorts lately.
Halo.
But they just go with the one striker
Although,
up front.
I say Halo, I've not quite decided yet whether it's going to be Halo or whether it's going to be Call of
And it's a
Duty.
straightforward save.
Yeah,
Either Halo or
Big
Call of
cherries.
Duty will
Saved
be
that
streamed
100 times
tonight,
out of 100.
but not on Twitch, on Mixer. So if you have an Xbox, get on Mixer tonight,
Good lead to chance. It's good attacking
and
play.
you can watch the Halo or Call of Duty. If it's Call of Duty, it will probably be on Twitch. If it's Halo, it will most likely be on Mixer.
We don't need to see all the cards here from the referee. He's keeping the cards in his pocket.
Obviously, when I go live today, you will find out what game it's going to be, based on what broadcasting system I'm using.
All trying to sneak
Let's see if we can-
forward.
Lena?
Price for trying to get too close to the ball.
Yeah, he tried to get away with it, but he hasn't.
Can we score this with Selena, do we think? I mean, it is possible. Very possible.
Tried his luck.
Oh, not far away.
I believe the keeper got his angles covered there.
Oh, if there wasn't as much
Jake Bidwell.
swerve on that, that could have been going top corner. In fact, it just went over the top of the bar, didn't it? So, not as much, a little less power, and that would have been top corner.
Silla.
So,
Can take the ball
promising
away.
start, promising start. Yates. Oh,
Good play. They got that challenge.
good idea. Your defence just read it well.
Luke Freeman. Played forward. A bit of
Oh,
menace in this
no,
attack.
that's not what we want. Come on.
Plenty of power, but
You
not
can
too
shoot
much
like that all
dimension.
day long if you want, Zolek. I'm happy for you to do that. Well, with episode 4 being live streamed tomorrow, just after midnight, guys,
Morris.
I'm going to feel safe in it. Tomorrow, round about lunchtime, episode 3, which is this stream right here, will be on YouTube. Dozo!
Blocked the shot well.
Good attempt.
Saved by the keeper.
It was all I could really do. Couldn't keep going forward. There was no space to work with going forward, so I had to go back. Sometimes the only way to move forward is to go back.
Looked very good indeed, but the
Then if Jerry Yates can
down.
keep these kind of performances up, he'll be second name on that, guaranteed on that team sheet alongside Ben Morris. May not have scored yet,
Luke Freeman. He might be
but I was
through.
quite impressed with the
The goalkeeper
he put in the last match, which was his first start. Just totally ignore my defence keeps parting like the Red Sea, because QPR hit the post anyway, so nothing to be too angry about, I suppose. Still enough to consider that the more my defence keeps splitting, the more likely it is that teams are going to score against me. And anyone better than QPR will punish mistakes like that.
Joel Lynch.
Right, that's...
Freeman.
No, again, defence just parting. It's a good job, Michael Crowe's good. Great job.
In goes the corner. For a teammate now. He's got his shot off now.
Good challenge, Dozo. Right, go now, go now. Look for support. That'll do you. See what happens when you play football.
Yates.
Proper football. Proper football. Yes!
And it could be the one that
And it's that man Hughes again. Emma Hughes again. See what happens when you play proper football. And Jerry Yates was involved in that move as well. It's Yates' ball to Iorfa actually that makes that cross possible. By taking the defence out of the game. Iorfa tucks it back brilliantly to the penalty spot, taking more defenders out of the game. And Hughes knocks in his 7th league goal of the season. He is the top scorer in the league this season. What a finisher he is.
Able to cut that out
As we continue to show why we're unbeaten, surprisingly, as we consider how bad the defence is.
only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them. referee's letting it go. Yates.
It's not much I could do with that there. That was like pinball, the way that ball was firing about between Chambers. Wow, just put foot through it.
That's what you have to do.
Oh, it's a good header by Yates.
Now they're looking to get forward from this position.
He won that header extremely well.
It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Now this looks promising. Lost his man. Shots on here.
Great block.
Corner here because of that deflection.
Oh God.
In goes the corner. Can't put any pressure on.
Apparently every time I score is when I decide that my defence is no longer required and switch off of it. I mean, I know my defence has been pretty shaky all game. Oh, Kenlock, that's poor. That is honkingly bad. And there's an equaliser.
There's a bit of justice about it because the better.
That, but that is honkingly bad. That is utterly shocking.
They've come out here to put on a show, and we're enjoying it.
Defending it really does. Again, it's me controlling the defence, so I've got no one to blame but myself. But this is absolutely atrocious how bad the defending's been. No idea. As long as we continue to stay that way, I won't complain too much. But for our cup run, it could be in jeopardy of ending if we get a half decent side with that defending. I know cup upsets do happen. A partially organised defence for that to happen though. So, oh, Yorfa done well there. That was brilliant. How I managed to keep that in with him. Good cross. Go on. Yes.
Well, no wonder they're delighted because
Ben Morris.
5, 6, 7 players involved in that build-up. They all played an integral part. That was wonderful.
A goal that's been put away in prime
That
fashion.
is terrific.
Coming from the right, that was so inviting. Wonderful delivery.
Great ball, great goal.
Bring Spence on for the Yorfa.
As well,
That is terrific. Great cross, great header.
Off we go again.
Ben Morris scores again. Can't remember quite how many goals he's on. Before we end the stream, actually, after this, we'll check the stats for the players to see just exactly who's scored what. Who scored? Well, we know Emma Hughes is top scorer. I want to see how many Ben Morris has actually scored, and to see if Hughes has actually scored any in cup competitions. I know Ben Morris has scored a fair few in cup competitions, 2 against Plymouth in the first round. And there's a defence again being bad. Oh, that is horrific. Every time we think we've turned a corner, and defence does that and lets us down again. Oh, absolutely atrocious.
Attack now.
If you look at the coaching man, he's got caught up.
He's got the ball back. This could lead to
something. Come on now.
Great ball.
3-2 to them. Michael Crowe.
Yeah, signs that he
right,
lost his head
changes.
and he was gonna get
The
sent
dam
off,
for
but he'd
Dozzle.
already been booked.
Fresh legs, something. Now we've thrown away a decent, not a decent lead, but twice now we've thrown away a lead after scoring.
Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area.
Hughes gives it away there.
Advantage here for Queen's Park Rangers.
This is not what I had in mind playing QPR.
Can he pick somebody out with this
Oh,
ball?
well done, Crowe. Well done, Crowe. You have. We've not actually trailed in this match at all with QPR. It's just been very, very poor performance all round.
Yeah, well, they've had to put the money in the pockets.
I say all round. Going forward, different class. Defending again is the thing in need of improving.
to Morris.
Right, there's Spence. Go on. Go on, Spence.
With this attack.
Good cross. Headed away before Yates gets on it. Disappointing. But not unexpected.
Luke Freeman.
Their defence has been pretty good.
Good football.
I will give them that. Their defence has been pretty good. There was 2 cracking finishes that led to the goals. 2 good cross-ins.
Well, this attack
and 2 very good finishes from the top 2 scorers at the club, Emma Hughes and Ben Morris. Oh, it's a great ball from Yates. Oh, tried the pass, it's deflected. That helped them out there. Come on now. Really desperately need to get this ball back.
Looking for teammates in the middle. Good header back into the danger area.
Get it away, get it away, come on. No, that's not away. If this unbeaten run ends because you don't listen to instructions, I press on the control, then it's FIFA's fault, it's not mine. Well, that was heart in my mouth.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
Yates to Morris. Ah,
Brilliant challenge.
fuck, great defending by him.
Luke Freeman.
Great defending by the cunt.
Still 5 minutes to go.
Right, let's go now, come on. Head down and run with it, head down and run with it.
Brilliant match.
Look for him.
Still nothing between the 2 teams. They're both going at it, hammer and tongs.
Brilliantly done. Morris, oh, he's got it. Morris, you've got it. What are you doing with it?
He's not let his concentration dip late into this game.
Fucking defending again.
Keeps his team very much in the game. The score's still
Unbelievable. Their defence has been so good. So difficult to break down. I know that QPR are a very difficult team to break down at the best of times anyway, but fuck me, this is different class from them. Oh, Morris is through. Go for it. Yes!
Well, it's great. It's late. Not too long to go to defend this lead.
No, you'd imagine that's the perfect time to
Oh, that's terrific.
Concentration for
A great time to score a winner.
Well, we were about to describe the final moments here as a draw.
That is stunning.
Fantastic late goal.
Absolutely stunning from Ben Morris. That's his 5th league goal of the season.
Well, a very exciting climax to an exciting
Not as many league goals as Emma Hughes has, but he is top scorer in all comps. Final match of the stream, we've won 3-2. Is an absolutely breathtaking last minute of the game. Oh, I can't believe we've done that. I cannot believe we've done that. QPR dominated that again, just like Fulham did against us. That's a smash and grab job, that is. That is a smash and grab job. And we've done it very successfully.
Aston Villa 1.
Very, very successfully.
Bolton Wanderers.
So let's check the player stats.
Fulham 2.
Goal break, but that's fine.
Albion.
Right, so let's go to the player stats.
Norwich City 1. Birmingham City 0.
Squad hub.
Preston North End 0. Barnsley 1. Queen's Park
Stats. Let's sort it by goals.
3. Reading 1.
So Ben Morris in all competitions has 8 goals and 7 assists. Emma Hughes has 8 goals and 2 assists. So Ben Morris obviously the better of the 2 there.
Wolverhampton Wanderers
Greenan's 4 and 4, but he's not scored in the league yet, so that doesn't really count as goals this season. Spence has got 2 and 1. Actually, it's only 1 he's got for the season, but hey ho.
With 12 points. In 4th, Norwich City
Where's my
12 points. In 5th, Bristol City
master assistant? Monty Patterson, I can't wait till you come back.
In 7th,
give you a wee go.
With 9 points. In 8th, Queen's Park Rangers with 9 points.
Where's all the other ones? I'm missing a player here. Where's Jerry Yates?
And then reading up the table, second bottom, Brentford.
I'm sure Yates has got an assist. He's got 2 assists actually, Jerry Yates.
With 3 points.
Fair play to him, fair play to him.
With 3 points.
Good solid rating as well,
Fifth bottom, Birmingham
8.4.
City with 6 points.
So that's quite a good return actually. So that's the stats for that. Next game, guys, says who? Derby County in the league. We're 5 clear of Sheffield United, who do have a game in hand. Next game's Derby, but while we're here, let's just go and check the fixture list, shall we? Calendar. Got Derby in the league, and then we have Chelsea in the cup. Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. That is going to be a big one. Followed by Leeds, Sunderland and Bristol City to see out the month. So we're back for the Derby game at tomorrow night, just after 12 AM, midnight, and we'll be doing the Derby game, the Chelsea game, Leeds, Sunderland, Bristol City, just to kind of finish off the month of September. And from every stream from here on, we're going to just do a full month, just stream a month and get it done with. So we'll finish September tomorrow night, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you come back tomorrow night to see what transpires, especially in that Chelsea game. And until then, I shall bid you farewell. Adios.